Welcome to Blazing Balls, where we blaze through today's other sports ball topics. This is the Blazing Baseball after show slash after hours. And so, in the NFL news, we got Washington is going to be the place of the 2027 NFL draft.
Cool. They just had it at Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yes.
It's kind of fun. I'm kind of surprised how many people actually go.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
And yeah, next year will be the Pirates. This is also breaking news right here. This is apparently an hour ago by TMZ Sports. It says Justin Tucker released by Ravens as NFL investigates alleged misconduct. So this is big news in this case because there's been allegations against Tucker, but he has been denying these allegations this whole time. So this is interesting that now the Ravens are releasing him. That's incredible because that must mean
they think he did something
they
wrong.
Must, yeah, exactly, right.
Oh, totally. Huh. Man, Ravens are a good team. Lamar Jackson's pretty amazing.
Yes, also Justin Tucker is arguably the best kicker in football.
A good kicker. Yeah.
Coming from UT also.
Yep, like Dicker the kicker. The two of them made the NFL. Except Dicker played for Lake Travis also.
Yeah.
High school.
So he's having the Deshaun Watson basically kind of similar story here. It says 16 massage therapists alleged he behaved inappropriately during sessions between 2012 and 2016. The accusations were so numerous, the NFL actually opened up an investigation into the matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's denying it. And but yeah, it's not being reported. He's being released.
It's not positive for him.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Let me see if another. So this is just TMZ. Let me see here. Doesn't say this. Does it? New York Post is saying the same thing. NBC News. The New York Post article is 42 minutes ago, but I can't even read it. No, I can't. See if this has anything else.
Well, it's going to be ongoing for a long time, but they released him. So he's teamless right now. And he would have to resolve these issues before another team picks him up, I think.
Wow. Oh. So it's possible then that maybe the Ravens cut him before they even know, maybe.
Well,
is that possible too?
The press is bad.
Yeah.
It's very bad. So that's a difficult situation for him.
Might have been part of it.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
because, but yeah, if he's, because that feels like a big thing because, well, he's denying it. So if he is the one that is truthful in this, then yeah, the Ravens are gonna miss him.
Right. He's but then he could get on another team.
Exactly. Like another team will pick him up immediately.
Yeah. But he's gonna have to do something to prove that he is innocent of these charges.
Yeah.
Of course, this is a civil. This is not a criminal offense that I'm aware of. This is civil lawsuits. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
Yeah,
P. Diddy's going on trial. P. Diddy was bad.
It sounds like, he's
going on trial for real, criminal, bad things, jail, prison, all that stuff. They're saying they're going to open Alcatraz again. He could find himself in Alcatraz. Oh my God.
There you go.
I don't know. Anyway, I was looking at Jackson Dart, right? just to see, what he looks like in terms of his size. He's 6 feet 2 inches tall. He's 223 pounds. His arms are 30 inches long, and his hands are 9.5 inches. His prospect grade is a 6.17, and he's got it. They're saying he's a good backup quarterback.
Definitely.
They're saying he's a good backup quarterback. So, I think it's hard to be. Man, it's really hard to get in the NFL and be a starting quarterback as a rookie. That's
CJ Stroud did it recently.
Yeah, he did.
So maybe
He's
he
amazing.
could be like CJ Stroud.
Well, I don't
That's
know.
the hope for the Giants.
Well, they're going to have Russell Wilson's going to be the quarterback, but
yeah,
then he would
Winston too.
and Winston's
they're
there too,
battling
who's good.
out.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably Wilson.
Well, I think
Wins
Wilson's pretty amazing, and he's won a Super Bowl, so he could do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was interesting that the Giants did that move, and they got Dart. So he was the second quarterback selected in the draft, and they're hoping he's going to be a franchise quarterback. So we'll see. Might take him a couple of years to develop. I think it will. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be there with two legends already.
Yeah, with two great
Heisman,
quarterbacks.
a winner, and then a Super Bowl winner.
And that's correct. So he's in good company, and I think they'll help him and teach him how to be a good quarterback. But it's going to take a little while.
Yep.
NFL's fast and hard.
Yep.
Yep.
Keep the grass fields.
Keep the grass fields, please.
Bring back the grass fields.
Always.
Yep. To help cushion those hard blows.
Well, it's better for the players. There's no question about it. And that's the original game.
Yep.
On turf.
Yep. On grass.
Grass. Grass as what grass turf.
Yeah. I know what you mean, but yeah.
Not Astro turf.
Yeah. So for the PGA Tour, the CJ Cup, Brian Nelson, it was won by Scotty Scheffler yesterday. He had a minus 31.
Oh, we were watching.
And then at number 2 was Van Ruin at minus 23.
Can you imagine? Van Ruin has a minus 23.
Everyone.
You would think that you would win with a minus 23.
There's Scotty Scheffler with minus 31.
He was 8 strokes back. I mean, it wasn't even close. I was watching. Scotty had it easy. Yeah, it was easy for Scotty.
I don't ever remember seeing a deficit this big.
Well, 31 you never see.
That too.
Minus 31.
Minus 31 is crazy.
The purse was $9,900,000 for the players, and then Scotty's win paid him. It was 1.782 million. Got a nice purse.
Nice.
Minus 31. He got 500 FedEx points. So he had a 61 in the first round, a 63 in the second round, a 66 in the third round, and then another 63 in the final round. It's really tough to make a 63 the last day. It was a breeze for him. Yep. Congratulations, Scotty Scheffler, and he had his little child on the field with him after. It was cute as heck. It's a 1-year-old. But anyway, it was beautiful.
Yep, definitely. And some talk we haven't done in a while. And it is important talk, I feel like, because we do it. And I heard about Pat talk about it recently. Maybe this is like some weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago. But still the PGA Tour and Live Golf is still not together.
Good.
Yet.
Yeah, I'm for PGA. I know you like Live, but I don't. I like the PGA.
I like them both.
I know you do.
But I'm not going to watch the Live.
Yeah. No, I'm watching the PGA. I always watch it. I've always been watching it my whole life. So, I mean,
definitely.
It's the norm for me.
Dude, what they were saying, it sounded like they, like some kind of like Live wanted, like, they needed like a board member on the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
And the PGA Tour was like basically saying like no. It's like kind of where it sounds like the most recent negotiations were.
Right, they're negotiating.
I feel like
it's not just money.
Yeah, if you're
power.
Live, you just gotta. I'm not too sure. Probably. If it's just not the case, if that's just the case, then don't just be okay with not having a person on the board.
Yeah, of course. Well, they're trying to get control.
Yeah.
They want control.
And yeah, I think even if they like did merge, I think it would, because it's so far for players and not as much, not as historic as other golf courses. It would kind of have to kind of be separated, because the golfers also probably don't have like energy to like golf all PGA and live
Right.
too.
Right.
So
No, there's not enough time.
they're
You have to golf when the weather's good.
yeah.
Yeah. Can't be golfing in the snowstorms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe they should get a deal done, and
Yep.
if they can, but it would kind of still be like the same thing. Like PGA and Live are kind of just gonna be
separate because they're all way on the other side of the earth.
Yeah.
So there is a logistical issue there. That is correct, Mr. Colby.
I
never figured that out, why they were trying to do it to begin with, but you know, they're trying to figure out how to make more money.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, and I'm like, well, they make enough money.
Yeah.
I mean, the purse was almost $10 million on Sunday, and the winner, Scotty, got almost $1.8 million. How much money do you have to get? And then they get these commercials and endorsements for credit cards or clothes or whatever it is, and they're hundreds of millions of dollars. It's a super amount of money. They get so much money, it's crazy. So anyway, I don't know. How much money do you need to play golf? I mean, you could find people that would play golf all the time if it was just for free and didn't have to pay for it. I mean, so these guys are getting paid millions of dollars to play golf, and they should be satisfied with what they have. But I don't know. Seems like there's an amount of greed in all sports where they're always trying to make more money on the backs of the fans, and I don't like it. But I'm just a fan. So,
yeah, amen to that. And they need to, both parties, they need to look at it like the NFL and the UFL.
Right, because that works.
Like it's like a pipeline.
That's just a pipeline.
The UFL is a pipeline to the
Absolutely.
NFL.
It's perfect.
Everyone's got to like realize on both parties, like Live can be a pipeline to the PGA.
I would love that. I think that's a wonderful idea. You know, and I think the NFL figured out how to do it right finally and help another league and help everybody.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense now. It makes sense, and they can support it and fund it.
Yeah.
Because they're getting their younger players, the players that didn't make the draft, but they could still make it to the NFL, which is wonderful. For sure. And it's good for the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so then if everyone can look at it like that, and then that way, because yeah, it just won't have the more historical courses, players are going to want to play on that more if they have a chance. But then it also does connect the Live with the PGA
without being competitive.
Yep. And then maybe that could also, that we can get our like DeChambeau back on the PGA Tour then.
Well,
and other golfers that are on there that
we'd like to have
they're
back.
better on the PGA Tour because it raises the competition level for everyone.
Yep.
So I think we figured it out.
I think so.
But everyone has to be okay with it.
That's right. And Liv's not.
Well, we don't know.
That's the problem.
They might not. Yeah, right. They might be like, oh, we can't have it like that. Which I think this might be the best. This is the best idea. It feels like.
That's what I think.
So maybe they, after we've explained it, like the NFL and the UFL,
they'll follow our lead.
Yeah.
That's right, Mr. Colby.
Just use a football exclamation, and then that'll. It's obvious now.
I think so.
So this is the way the PGA Tour and Live can finally do the merger.
All right. Sounds like a plan to me.
Glad we figured it out.
And they always play on real grass.
Yep. You got it.
They always play on real grass, which is nice.
Yep. They don't mess around.
No.
And any other sports ball topics you want to go over?
No, it's been fun tonight.
Yep. And we'll catch y'all here on Blazing Baseball tomorrow. Blazing through tomorrow's baseball topics. Peace.
Blazing Sports.